Welcome all soldiers to the Fantasy Football War Council's podcast. Here are your co-hosts, Jonathan Arneson and Daniel Gutierrez.
Hello and welcome to the motherfucking playoffs. Oh my God, and we're not in it.
I'm just here so I won't get fined.
Welcome in to the Fantasy Football War Council. I am your general of the South, Jonathan, and as always, I'm a fucking loser. Oh, it's so sad. And I'm joined by my rival in the North, Daniel, and he's a fucking loser.
Who is also a loser, yes.
We're such losers. Thankfully, we are spotted by our Daniel, your brother's he's a hero. A hero from the South. Mario. What's the playoffs feel like, buddy?
Like I need to go Old Testament on these bitches.
Oh, fuck, dude. I will give the biggest
hard
sermon. Beat the shit out of them. Come on, man. I will preach for you throughout the playoffs. Oh, my God. Daniel, it's a big week for you and me, man.
It is. The host throwdown for the pancake / toilet bowl.
I'm going to give you diabetes, buddy.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you diabetes. It's we're going to die. Yeah, we're going to die. All right, so welcome in. Today, like we spoke last week, is a day of complaining, bitching, and whining. There will be lots of it, so we apologize for nothing. But we at least warn you first and foremost. Hey, dude, you won, but where do you sit and stand? It's a win of nothing. It's a win of nothing. It's nothing but pride. Yeah. Okay.
To start with disgruntled, we'll speak about Bill Belichick.
Yes, we will. Let's jump into the news. Fuck it. Let's jump into the news.
So around the rumor mill, the biggest rumor out there right now is that Bill Belichick's last season is with New England.
Well, it's no longer a rumor. Rumor. It was announced. Yeah. So I sent a text. When did I send that text to you guys? It was this afternoon. I was at work and I got a notification that the Patriots have notified Bill Belichick they will let him go at the end of the season.
Yeah. They said it was decided.
Yeah.
It was decided after their loss in Germany that Robert Kraft called him up and was kind of like, "Hey, man, you're going to finish out the season and everything, but I think it's time we saw different directions."
Hey, I mean, we all know, and we've seen it, when Tom left, a lot of it was Tom, right? But Bill made
I agree.
Good plays. He did good plays, but you had to do the good plays with the great leader at the helm, right? It takes a village. It's not just one person. So.
I mean, their defense is still unbelievable at this point.
That's what I was going to say.
But Bill is still a good coach.
I think Bill is an awesome defensive-minded coach, and I think Brady kind of was the yin to his yang and was bringing in offensive. Look at everything that's ever been birthed from New England and how it hasn't really done well.
Yeah.
Tom Brady and him, there's film of them over and over working late, putting in hours, watching film, bouncing things off each other, and getting to the other side. Since Tom Brady's gone, their offense has struggled. Bill's defense has continued to do really well.
Yep. Well, he finds amazing personnel. That dude could pluck somebody from the grocery store and be like, "This guy's got talent. I've seen it. I watched him stack that can on the shelf, and he can do it amazing."
He always puts his players in the most advantageous position, to accentuate
he knows how to use them.
their skill set. So, hey, there you go.
Yep.
But without one, there's not the other, I would say. But
true.
You
need the good coach with the players. Yeah, you need both. So
now the Patriots say, "Oh no, we really suck again."
Yeah. Oh, wait till they. They're gonna really suck when they go for their next coach. So I'm curious to see if does he retire, or B, does he continue somewhere else? And I'd like to see him go somewhere else.
With it, the other part of that rumor is the Chargers.
That's what you were saying in the text. I know. And I think that'd be a good one. I think they need a good coach, but they need some offense. They need offensive help. So Bill needs to bring in the right offensive coordinator if that's the
I-
case.
They
I don't
need
know.
defensive help. I think they keep Kellen Moore and then they fire the head coach and then they bring in Belichick.
Justin Herbert
I would like to
struggling,
see them
and it's
actually
not Herbert's
make
fault.
Kellen Moore the
It's-
head coach, fire Brandon Staley, and bring in Belichick as a defensive coordinator.
Interesting. Do you think Belichick would take a defensive coordinator
Never.
spot? I don't think so
But I
either.
think
Yeah, it's
that
been a
would be
long time
the
since he's
best
been a coordinator.
for the team.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I wouldn't mind Kellen Moore staying on as the offensive coordinator and Bill coming in as the head coach.
Yeah.
If he's willing to work with everybody in the thing, you just say, "Hey, look,
And not clear house.
it's not your show. You're you're a piece of this whole show." And we've had woes with some of the top paid defenses in the NFL, and they're not producing. They're just straight up not. They have the talent, they have the paychecks, and they're not producing.
Yeah.
And so,
Could you
what
imagine
Bill
James
could do
and
there?
Belichick
Oh my gosh!
defense? Oh, man.
Yes.
Oh yeah. All right. In our next, we got to move on. Totally, we'll spend
Yep.
5 minutes on each news floor. But you're not wrong. I think it'd be a really good thing for him. So, Nick Mullins has been named as the starting quarterback for the Vikings, who will likely be without Justin Jefferson at least this week because of a chest injury. First game back.
Yeah, I think Dobbs got benched because of the hospital ball he threw for Jefferson.
Yeah.
That's exactly what they said. They're like, that is a classic hospital ball. That was the most exposed you can put your receiver, and he did it to their freaking
Franchise guy,
meal card
yeah.
receiver.
First game back, you got Jefferson. It'd be like, just go sit the bench. You're an idiot. Just literally,
Yep.
just go sit the bench.
They were like, wait a second, this doesn't take a rocket scientist to know you don't do this. Wait.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's really bad.
you're supposed to be.
Poor Chas. That really hurt her.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's and then this week without him, oh man.
Oh yeah, it's gonna
And
be
then
a
do
rough
you trust him with that kind of injury too? You know,
one. Yeah,
Even
not in
if he does
championship
come back.
week.
Dude did not drop the ball.
Yeah.
So
I
you do
mean,
trust him.
it's impressive.
So you
Yeah.
do.
Dead, but he held the ball.
Hey, if he comes back, I'd trust him. Because
Yeah.
look how
I
long
think
he's
you got to
been back.
trust him. I think
Yeah.
he's one of your studs, and when it comes to your studs, you play him. If it was Christian McCaffrey, you'd play him, right?
I don't know. I'm skittish about playing players when they're weak back. I've been burned way too many times.
I've
Yeah.
been burned for not playing them.
I've been
I
burned,
would-
yeah.
I would.
Speaking of, I think you're talking to the two players that were burned this week for tinkering too much. So screw it.
Wasn't
Okay.
me this time. All right, in beautiful QB news, more QB news. Joe Flacco has been named the starter for the remainder of the season, and it shows the Browns how bad their decision was because they've brought in Flacco off the couch on the cheap rather than trading away their future and
Well, they had no future to trade.
$250,000.
Oh,
in
he's just saying
trash.
instead of Deshaun Watson.
Just showing how bad that move was. They could have just signed Joe Flacco a couple of years ago. He was a free agent at the time that they were trying to do that, and look, he's doing just fine. Rather than all of that stuff, they would have had a couple first-round picks, more talent on their team, and more money in their pocket.
So true. So true. I love to watch a car crash. You know what I mean?
Oh,
It's awesome.
especially a car crash that basically said, "Oh, wait, you've been on fire? You're still on fire? No, let me jump in and drive you."
Right? It's awesome.
Jeez. Yeah, we root against the Browns for the way they propped up Deshaun Watson as he's a predator, and the way they've made him the franchise face. We just love to anytime that face gets kicked in the teeth. So with Joe Flacco there, we're all super happy he's successful.
Oh yeah,
Right.
definitely.
I hope they win a Super Bowl with Flacco and Watson gets dropped. That would be fantastic.
No, because Watson's gonna get the ring.
Watson
You don't
would get a
wish for
ring.
that.
We
Yeah,
want
you
to
don't
drop
wish for
him
that.
before next year, and next year they can win a Super Bowl.
They're
After.
keeping him, no matter what, they're keeping him on payroll for a couple of years, even if he's the
Yeah,
highest
he ain't
paid
going
back in
anywhere.
the history of the league.
Okay,
It's
next
guaranteed
line
anyways.
is Justin Herbert out with a broken index finger, and he's elected to get surgery. They're pushing for it. They want him out there back as soon as possible, but he's still going to be out the rest of the regular season. While they're in there repairing his finger, they're going to try to see the extent of the soft tissue damage and ligaments and see what they need to do to get it all together. Hopefully he's there for a playoff run is what they're thinking, but I don't see the Chargers getting that far with all the holes they've had. But
it's good news, right? We get to
it
see
is good
something.
news that he's only out for a little bit. Eckler's finally looking healthy, so that's nice. I mean, this is when they're going to lean on him most. But yeah, they signed TCU rookie Max Duggan to the practice squad, so they're trying to fill in where they can. But hey, praying for Justin to get better, man.
Oh yeah, definitely. I got some mad respect for Justin Herbert, so we want to see him back healthy soon. So, but Max Duggan
played with a broken finger on his other hand, but the problem is this is the index finger on his throwing
finger.
hand.
Yeah,
and there's nothing you can do with a broken finger on index finger on your throwing hand, especially.
Yep.
So instead, they bring in Max Duggan. Avoid the clap, Max Duggan.
That's right.
Yeah.
I am not reading this next bit of news because I got murdered by him last week. I agree with the appreciation, but I just can't give it.
Okay.
All right, let's take a moment to talk the appreciation week of Jake Browning. 2 weeks that I've seen this kid put up 30-plus points, and he is being phenomenal. Like a well-oiled rifle, right? I don't know.
Yeah. So I picked him up on waivers, and then I overthought things, and I dropped him for Matthew Stafford because of the schedule. And I should have waited. No one else picked up Stafford. I should have just been like, cool. So I'll pick up Stafford next week because Jake Browning put up 44 points. And I think Stafford put up 24.
You know what I really hate? And actually, it's a feature I like, but at the same time, I really hate it. Waiver day, and you see how many waivers are placed for a certain person, and who else placed that waiver. So A, I get to see who took my waiver and who else was going to go for it. Or B, it's like, oh, I totally should have gone him first because 5 guys went for him. I would have got him first, and nobody went for this guy. Yeah, that really hurts to see that. I didn't need to see that, Sleeper. Thank you,
dude. But seeing Jake Browning play really makes me feel better about the Cincinnati coaching because
a little bit.
As soon as they brought him in, me as a Chase manager, I'm like, I'm fucked because they're playing smart. This guy doesn't have all the talents of Joe Burrow, and he knows that. He actually has a super, super awesome story about how he's come up. He keeps putting himself through classes, keeps putting himself through exercises to improve himself. He broke every record at Washington. And when they came to the NFL, they're like, yeah, but your arm's not strong enough. So then he's done everything he could to improve himself. And he gets in there, and they know his limitations, and they're having him spread it out. And look how good they're doing. The coaching is doing well even without Joe Burrow because they're playing and they're really, really scaling the play to the quarterback and helping him out, which is helping everyone out. But they're kind of using Chase as a decoy, and because you got to guard him. As soon as they don't guard him, he's gone for another touchdown, and we saw that last week. So I think what they're doing is phenomenal. The coaches deserve a huge extra level of respect for what they've done with Joe Burrow now that we see what they've done without him. And it really opened my eyes a little bit. So mad respect to Jake Browning for who he is and to the coaches over there.
Absolutely. Sorry, Daniel.
Yeah.
But you can take this
Still
next one,
bitter.
though.
I mean, I'm happy for him, but I just wish it was a couple weeks ago. Anyways, most unfortunate, more quarterback news. CJ Stroud may be out this week. Bummer.
Yeah, the kid's been doing so well. That's gonna be a rough one.
Yeah, it's concussion protocol. So they've sped up concussion protocol. They found some new ways to actually look at the players. And so in the first half of the season, we knew that if someone is in concussion protocol, they were probably missing the following week. Since the half ended and they started picking it up with the medical teams, now it doesn't look like it's a sure thing they'll miss the following week. So let's cross our fingers and hope he brings some teeth to the Houston offense, because otherwise it's going to be an ugly game there.
Yeah,
For sure.
yeah, definitely is going
You know,
to.
they're down Tank Dell. Nico Collins is out also. I mean, it's just you just throw on the flag and don't even show up at that point.
No, the other team's going to show up and beat the heck out of them. So,
I know.
hey, is
So
that going to be a Thursday night game? Most likely. All right. Geno Smith may be out this week. Do we know what that injury is? I didn't see what it was.
Yeah,
Growing injury.
Okay.
Yeah, that's his growing.
We're
and,
not talking vertically.
Yeah.
My groin. My groin. Okay. All right. Move on.
Apparently, it's not so serious, so he may be back. He's up in the air. You're going to want to watch that because he's finally clicking. Kyle Shanahan, it was revealed, actually offered any defensive player who could get DK ejected a Christmas present, a mystery Christmas present from him personally. And they reviewed his prior games where he gets overheated because of a little trash talk and gets thrown out of games. So they're like, we're getting him thrown out here. So the first person to get him thrown out, you get a Christmas present from me. Plan executed perfectly.
All right. That's pretty good. I gotta admit, that's pretty good. Yeah. And you know what? Man walked off angry. I've never seen it. Yeah. He broke that helmet warmer really nice. Just whoosh. I want to see what the fine's going to be because that was caught on TV. So.
Oh, yeah, I know, right? So they lost their top receiver, and oh man, and the other team's just like, you did what we wanted you to.
Yeah.
I would troll him even more by just floating this out there over and over on social media, like that was the plan all along.
Yeah, he'd respond too. He'd take the bait. Out
Send it to his
fishing.
coach.
Ugh.
All right. Tyreek Hill has made his case for MVP quite clear by demonstrating what it's like when he's not on the field in comparison to when he is on the field in Monday night's game. Miami could not do anything when Tyreek Hill was off the field. So, oof.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tyreek Hill the cheetah is fucking amazing. That dude is something crazy. So I don't know how to explain it. He's something above his own. You know,
Yeah. They also showed that they were talking about these stats about how when they had Achane on the field and they were trying to move it, once they got into the red zone, they just could not get in. Could not get, and then they hand it to Mostert, and they're like, that's why we have him here.
Yeah.
They were like, okay, look, so everybody has a key role, and Tyreek's role is massive. Got to have him. So both he and Mostert really shined, because when they weren't used, man, was it apparent. It's not like, oh, okay, Waddle will just step up. Nah, you can't duplicate something like that.
Yeah. No, that man is something special. That's all I can say. So, all right. We all saw, was it the Monday night game? They were the Monday. No, they were a Sunday game.
Sunday night. Mm-hmm.
They were a Sunday night game. We all saw the Sunday night game.
Afternoon.
The offensive offsides penalty.
Very offensive.
Oh, very offensive. And, oh, man, some whining and crying from Patrick Mahomes, some Andy Reid, Patrick Mahomes, some comments on field, off the field, on a press conference. In 7 years of playing, I have never had an offensive offsides call. Yes, you have. Oh, my goodness. I mean, like, do people
No,
think before?
he's right. He's right. He had all kinds of times when it was, especially during the first game of the season, and his linemen kept going offsides to pick up Hutchinson, and it wasn't called. He's right. It just wasn't called, and they were allowed to do it all game.
Oh, they got away a lot with things, and it actually opens up, their last Super Bowl if they really want to get into question of, things they were doing. I mean, I think what really gets me the most is we all saw it was a blatant penalty, and it was a penalty, so stop crying. But B, when it is a penalty, and you're not complaining about it being a penalty, you're just complaining about it being called on you. Like,
Yep.
You didn't like it being called on you, like you're something special. And then the whining that comes with it, you show your true colors. And I lost so much respect for Patrick Mahomes this weekend.
Big time. I mean,
I gotta be honest.
There have been shit calls all season long, and this one that was actually a call is the one you bitch about.
Yeah.
Come on. And they've had so many lopsided ref call games, and
in their favor.
in their like the time he was pushed out of bounds, and that was roughing the passer and all kind. Yeah, go, oh, ref, that wasn't really, we got, or to say it after the game, that I didn't, but that's the way the ref saw it, or something like, throw some integrity out there. But no, we've seen them take full advantage of calls going in their favor. And then for this one, I've heard the argument that this is an uncommon call to call, and that's what they were mad about, was because of what happened in the play and how successful the play was and everything like that. So for it to be a play that isn't usually called and is usually let slide, take that away from them. And I'm like, I mean, that's a gamble, right? When you break the rules, every once in a while you get caught. No one gets caught 100% of the time.
Yeah,
I mean, that's the gamble. And
but
so
when you ride that line, that's the chance, right?
Exactly.
You ride that line, and there's the chance that you could get it done, or you get caught, and you got caught this time, and you whined and cried about it. And now you, Kermit the Frog, you look pretty bad.
Oh yeah. And
Dude, so many times he gets hit in the field of play, right? Trying to get every single yard that he can along the sidelines, and then that's a roughing the passer call or a late kit. Like, that just boils my blood. Yep.
Yeah.
Nope. And all the woes that they've been having this year. Like, kudos to Eric Bieniemy, man. I hope he gets a head coaching job soon. They need to fire Matt Nagy.
Yeah. And just when Josh Allen went to shake his hand or give him a hug and stuff, and he says, good game, and he goes, worst fucking call I've ever seen. And like, it's like,
I get it that you're like friends, right?
You can't even pay your respect.
Yeah.
Just pay your respect. You're out there, one general to another, and you got to bring up that you don't think he deserves the win.
Yeah.
In that
it was so shitty. Yeah. And he said, hey, good game. And you're like, no, worst call ever. I've never seen anything so bad. You're like, dude, like, holy fucking shit.
What a
say
shitty
good
loser.
game and walk away, and then bitch to him on the phone later. But like, you just did that in front of everybody. Everybody sees that you are such a bad loser. Like, worst wingman ever. Taylor, run away, girl. All right, let's jump into our battles. In our first battle of the evening, the Persian king continues to fall from grace like a comet from the sky. But in this triumphant victory, Daniel knocks down Ali in a big peg. Daniel, who cares that you're still in ninth place and in the fighting for pancakes, right? You took down Ali this week. You got him out of the bye week and into the bracket of more battles, right? He's got to fight for it if he really, really wants his championship. And I mean, like, it's a beating of pure pride. Seriously. But while Daniel stays in the pancakes, he did knock Ali down a peg, and we joke. But seriously, Ali, you're still in the chip. You're running for it. That team that I helped draft for you, we all did. It was all of us. We all drafted that team. It's still running strong, and we all feel bad. It's a shame. It's not one of our teams, right? And we joked, Daniel, that we joked about that team, and but congratulations. It's a huge win. I wish I beat Ali last week, too, because, look where he sits now.
I wish you beat him last week, too.
Yeah, I know. I know.
No
but let's hope
me.
Yeah.
It only took me scoring the highest amount of points of any team in the league to actually pull off a win, so,
You had to get your medals.
Second and third and fourth.
Dude.
So
Bronze Star for biggest blowout and the Medal of Distinction for the highest score of the week. You pull off 2 medals this week and destroying Ali, and congratulations. But let's hope that you didn't waste all your team's good juju, because you're going to need it next week. Or will you? Chas is there. Chas
I hope
there,
so too.
Yeah.
Oh man, so I am reading off 2 battles this week, and I decided to name both of them because I think that they are both pretty epic and deserving of names. So Mario's battle this week with Martin is with Jose. I am calling no pack, no. All right. Union Ambush takes full advantage of a misstep by Bible Belters and takes the win, 210.68 to 179.52 for a point differential of just, keep this in your head. Remember this one, 31.16 points. Jose had a solid day, even with Jalen Hurts and Stephon Diggs putting up a combined 13 points. He was able to put up well over 200 points. Mario had 2 players score in the single digits, and his kicker, Matt Gay, put up -2 for him, missing a point after and a field goal on the day, and those were his only attempts. Even with that, he had all he needed to beat Jose. He picked up the Saints defense, who put up 64 points on his bench. He decided to play the Packers defense instead, who scored against the New York Giants, which, that I think that was still a good matchup, but unfortunately, they only put up 20 points for Mario.
Yeah.
This loss is extra painful for Mario, who dipped from second place and a bye to 4th and fighting for his life this week in the playoffs. For Jose, with the way that everything shook out this week with other teams, it seems he was going to stay in 6th no matter what. So this loss or win really didn't mean anything for him. He was in the playoffs as of last week. So poor Mario will be thinking about this one for a while, especially if he cannot pull off the win this week.
Mm-hmm.
And like I had mentioned before, I also picked up and then dropped Jake Browning, who put up 24 more points than the quarterback I played. So, yeah, I could have beat him by. I could have had my 68 more points than I had, which was 180. So it would have been 248 points I would have had, which would have been the highest score of the entire week for everyone.
Big week.
Just two moves.
Wow. Yep.
Yeah, that's rough. Sorry, buddy.
So let's talk about something else.
I don't feel bad. You're in the playoffs. I don't feel bad.
You still got a shot.
Yeah.
Speaking of which,
I'm not talking insulin either.
jeez. All right, in our next battle, John, you had one job.
I know.
Come on, John.
I know.
You cast your spell, and Justin Herbert put up only 1.84 points with a broken index finger. Still, the rest of your team couldn't finish the job. The New York Jets stole Houston's lunch money to the tune of 52.85 points in your defense slot. And Dak Prescott, Mr. MVP talk, everyone's lauding about right now, put up an expected but not so great 21.54 points for you. But where the blame really lies is Mike Evans.
Mm-hmm.
He must have heard. He must have heard you were going to buy a jersey for your wife, and he wasn't ready to retire just yet. So he let you down this time.
I'm fucking giving her mine. Fuck him.
With this loss, you're stuck firmly down in the pancake bracket, and Alan leapfrogs both Ali and myself, catapulting all the way up into the bye for our division. And I have myself to blame for that. I'd be the only 9-5 team right now. So instead,
I did my job.
Instead, I'm going to just loathe you for this instead, because that's easier.
I know. I accept full blame. I loathe myself at the same time. I moved players. Mike Evans has been killing it, so I left him right where he was. I couldn't do it, and I tinkered. I put in DeAndre Hopkins, and I thought, Najee's been okay. I pulled him out originally, but I didn't like. I had Saquon, and I don't know. I didn't like Drake London in. He hurt me last week, so I put him out. 24 points on my bench. Yeah.
So John lost by 5.35.
Yeah, I was the Purple Heart this week. Yeah, I was the Purple Heart this week. I was the closest loss. I am the recipient of the Purple Heart, and I'm crying right now because the last 2 weeks I should have won and I didn't.
Funny, right? But seriously,
guys, I can fucking quit fantasy football. Listen, I'm gonna tell you that right now. I'm gonna quit fantasy football.
We all know the feeling this year. It's been a rough.
I'm the man from Office, from the Office movie. That's my stapler, and I'm gonna burn this fucking place down.
I'm just here so I won't get fined.
Well, Mario and I were having a conversation earlier, and it was like I can point to 3 moves this year that have cost me 3 games.
Mm-hmm.
Those 3 games is the difference between first and last at this point.
Mm-hmm. But that's how close our league is.
That's how
I love
close
it. Yeah. I love that.
So it's just like that makes it hurt all the more because you're like, I know those 3 moves, those would have been my wins, right?
Yeah.
And that would have been me, the difference between a bye this week or at least being in the playoffs rather than fighting for my life on the bottom pancake bowl. So
and thinking of fucking an act in front of the Ralphs down the street. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
that's
get
right.
it.
I'm going to Venice if I have to do that. I'm going out to Venice.
Chaz said she's got higher hopes to go somewhere else, and I'm thinking,
Yeah,
I'm sitting at
yeah.
a fucking Denny's, and I'm hoping one of you motherfuckers comes and sits with me because I'll be there for a solid. See, I think 8 hours is probably where I could get it out in about 8.
Yeah.
I don't know. I went down and had pancakes last week. I was like, I was in preparation. I said, hey, let's do some pancakes and see how many I could eat to see how I do, kind of thing.
Mm.
Yeah, and it's gonna be hard, guys. This could be hard. This could be a lot harder than I expected.
I know you were saying 2 pancakes for an hour, and I was like, no.
No, we're firmly with that one pancake an hour. Well, I looked at the Denny's pancakes when you do the all you can eat, because that is they are not the biggest pancakes. We do the all you can eat pancakes from Denny's, but still 24 of those. Yeah, that's a lot of pancakes. And
I can do 10 in 2 hours.
You're the one that we were discussing would do amazing. If you'd be fine, you'd be out of there in like 4 or 5 hours, and you're like, I'm good. I didn't even have to throw up. Like, fuck, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had one job and I failed.
I want carbs so bad, but I don't want. I want to live though too. That's more important.
No, I'm not dancing on the street. So,
I will make some sandwich signs and I will shamelessly whore myself out. So. All right, this next battle I have named. It puts the lotion on its skin.
Ooh.
Minuteman keeps lead balls in the basement. Martin hoses Uncle Rob 201.22 to 169.12 for a point differential of 32.08 points. Martin used the stars and scrubs strategy this week, having his players go really boom or bust, with half of his team scoring single digits. How he made it to 200 points will be studied by science for years to come. On the inverse, Uncle Rob only had 2 players score in the single digits, and he could not break 170 points. Poor SOB. This is a hard one for Lead Balls, as this loss made sure that he was in the running for the fuckery punishment that is last place. Minuteman solidified his spot in the playoffs and, however unlikely, is fighting for the coveted Civil War Fantasy Football Trophy. With that sub 170 points that Uncle Robert put up this week, he claimed Manager MIA of the Week. Hey, Uncle Rob, please have a pet talk with your team this week. This is getting serious. MIA at any point moving forward is a bad proposition. So get it together. This is better for the rest of us, so we can say, fire those cannons.
Woo. Yeah, I gotta be honest, if there was anybody I want to fall down into our pancake bracket, it's your Uncle Rob, the way his team has been playing this year.
Yeah, it makes no sense.
No kidding.
Yeah.
So
for me, I'm happy that Minuteman is facing me in the first bracket because he's got Tyreek Hill and Tua. We'll see how healthy Tyreek is, and man, it'd be nice.
Well,
for Tyreek and Tua not to do well.
I'm loving your team. I'm loving your name for the matchup. Although I really think it's good for the next matchup. Just the way that Vince kicked Chas into the hole and firmly into 10th place. I think Martin got lucky here. We haven't seen his team do this much this season.
Yeah.
I got nothing to say. Like, these guys are moving up when they shouldn't be. Like, they're just getting lucky at the wrong time. That's all.
Yeah.
Again, I'm bitching and complaining. I got nothing to say. I have nothing nice to say. What does your grandmother say? I know my grandmother said it. If you have nothing nice to say, don't say anything at all.
Oh no, we're Hispanic.
No, I have
We
plenty
get
of
slapped.
fucking nice things to say. No, I got plenty of fucking things to say right now. None of them are nice.
We
Yeah.
say something we
We
shouldn't
just-
say too close to our relatives. They slap us.
Yeah, and they tell us to shut up. That's about it.
We
Yeah,
don't have
they
any
did.
clever sayings.
I got smacked too. Congratulations, Martin. You got lucky. Let's see if you come on the show next week.
All right.
I don't know. Poor Uncle Rob. I mean, like I said, I'm glad if any team falls down, it's his, but we'll see if I even make it to play him. So I don't think it'll happen. I don't think it'll happen. In our final battle of the evening, Lincoln's Long Gun secures his first bye and kicks Uterus S. Grant firmly into the pancake bracket, taking the first seed overall and a week off right when you really want it to, right? Fuck. Just crazy. Led by Lamar Jackson with 48 points. What a general on the field that is. Carried by Eckler and Henry. I mean, Derrick Henry in December. Does anybody? We all know Derrick Henry in December, right? Those are two backs you definitely want during December. And this team is primed and coming for a chip. We all better watch out. Well, you all better watch out. I'm fucking sitting here with popcorn watching. So on the other side, Chas is losing a tough battle and falls firmly into 10th place. And with next week, she will face Daniel and hopes to win to elevate to 7th place. But maybe not. She may be playing me, her husband, for the Pancake Bowl, because that's going to be so fucking depressing. Congratulations, Vince. And I can speak for everyone in the league when we say we hope for your team to fail.
Dude, he's performed crazy well all season.
127 points. He put up 227 points this week. She threw up 194. That's still respectable, but fuck, man. I mean, I don't know.
I know. Vince did almost as well as Daniel.
He did. He was what? There was only a couple points difference, right?
That got him the bye and first place. So
Yep.
damn, Daniel, how well did you do?
Yeah. Yeah. Again, my scoring totals do not match my record.
It's a victory of pride. We said this. We've been over this. This is victory of pride and nothing more. Literally nothing more.
Yeah, poor Chaz has had so many injuries.
Oh,
And
yeah.
To add to it, to get Jefferson back for a couple plays and to have the pastronaut just totally sacrifice his number one receiver over the middle of the field.
Oh, yeah. What a fucking asshat. I'd send him a letter. And something else too. Bag of shit.
Dude.
It's bad. And yeah, I don't even know what to say to that, to be honest. But I can share that when she, comes home and she's like, how was your day? She's good. I heard a song on the radio on the way home and I was planning a routine in my head. So she's like legit planning routines and song ideas.
We've been texting.
Yeah.
She's like, is it bad that I've been like planning routines? And I was like, no, I've been doing it for 3 weeks.
Nope. I'm just picking what booth I can have a view from. I want to sit in the corner and have a nice view of Hawthorne Boulevard while I sit there and eat. So. Fuck.
Ooh.
I know. All right.
Treasure Hunter.
There we go. And as mentioned before, I got Treasure Hunter of the Week. The New Orleans Saints defense, who put up 64 points, who were red freaking hot on my bench this week. And yeah, nothing like leaving 64 points on your bench. Not only did I lose because of this, but I also missed out on the Bronze Medal of Distinction, my bye, and dropped to 4th place, which is 3rd in my own super competitive division. Listeners, don't let this be you. Don't get cute. Don't mess with your lineup. Don't
tinker.
fucking tinker.
Don't
Because
tinker.
at this point in the game, there's no second chance.
Yeah, actually, I gotta say, usually, and this is something that I do have to speak truth to, tinkering hurts. And unless you're moving somebody out from an injury, your initial instincts and your first thoughts are usually the best ones. So stick with them. So, all right. Last week, myself and Daniel went 3-2 in the pick'em. Mario led us at 4-1. Let's see how we all fare this week and how the playoffs lay out. And let's pick them. Well, our since we have 2 teams on a bye, it's one less matchup. We only got 4 matchups this week, and our first battle is Mario versus Martin. We have the Bible Belters versus the Minutemen.
Oh yeah.
Mario, I left this blank because I just honestly, like, I had been pondering, I've been staring at the matchups all day, and I know that it has him listed as the favorite. I can't do it because in these situations, I know who comes out, and it's usually you. It's just like it's why we have the term "fucking Mario." Like it's there for a reason. Your team's been hot, and I'm liking your matchups. I'm liking what you've got going on this week.
Not gonna lie, same here, man.
Yeah,
I'm looking at his bench. His bench isn't putting up as many points. Max Crosby, who I traded to him, is killing it. Ken Walker, not so much.
Yeah.
His next best player this week was Raheem Mostert, who I also traded to him.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, dude, he's got some good pieces, but at this point in the season, some people are starting to let him down. And if Tyreek Hill's out next week, oh man, it's gonna be I'm gonna be feasting because Christian Kirk, Jacoby Myers, Gabe Davis, George Pickens, those are who he's gonna replace him with, and I think I'll be all right.
Yep. I think you are going to be all right as well. So we all pick you. In our second matchup, we have Union Ambush fighting against the Carpetbaggers, this podcast's favorite team. None of us are picking. Look at that. All of us are picking Union Ambush. Do you guys, are we just picking because we want to see Ollie lose?
Maybe.
Nah,
yeah.
Personally,
logical for him to lose.
No, I actually, Union Ambush is very much the favorite here, and it's by 20 plus points. I'm liking matchups that Jose has. I got to be honest, this is one of the best teams I've seen Jose have since we started this league. Jose is one of the founding members, along with Ali, of this league, and have been in this league forever, since we started it back in 2005. And I've never seen, well, I take that back. Jose has won back-to-back championships back before, long before you guys joined it, but it was a very long time ago. I think it was like 07, 08 he was champions, 07, 08, or was it 08, 09? But so it's been a long time since he's had a championship in this league.
Yeah, and you know what? He is actually the highest scoring team in the league this year. By like
a lot.
Over 100 points. It's by a lot.
He's like 200 points more than me right now. So
yep.
he is significant.
There are 2 teams who terrify me to face, and it's Vince's team and it's Jose's team. And
those are
freaking terrified to go up against either one. So I think I got this one in the bag, but I think Vincent's going to put me firmly in the dirt next week. And I think Jose should do the same to Allen next week, and I think it's going to be Vince and Jose, which would be a fantastic showdown at the end.
Ooh.
But we'll see how it goes down. So I think I'll be battling out third place with Alan in the end. We'll see how much of that goes true.
Interesting. And you think so? You're placing Bahood down in fifth. I like it.
Yep.
Yeah. Wow. Don't we all like it? But I mean, let's be honest. This guy's gonna pull out first, and we're all gonna have to hear about it forever and ever and ever.
No,
okay.
my prediction is Bahood at sixth place
Ooh.
and Martin at fifth.
Ooh. Martin firmly right where he wants to be, above Ali. I like it. I like it. All right, into our toilet bowl, or as we call it in our league, the Pancake Bowl. Chastarella playing Rob. We have Uterus S. Grant taking on the Lead Balls, and this is a rough one. I think poor Uterus is going to get weighed down by the Lead Balls this week. I'm picking Chas because it's just hope and wanting to see her win, but boy, do I think she's got it in for her this week.
Yeah, I'm going Uncle Rob.
I'm going Uncle Rob with his roster. I would love to see her chew him up and spit him out, and we change his name to Benoit Balls. But
I don't think it's gonna happen.
I don't see it happening. He's just the all-star cast he has, but they keep not showing up though.
Yes,
that's something that could definitely go in her favor. She's got a team that's been brawling, and her stars are all in her IR slots, and her team is still brawling, and it's been just a fight. So I'd love to see her win this, but I'm picking.
It's going to be a rough one for her. Yeah, no, that's the one thing about Rob is his team has not met projections. So when you see him, he's looking 190, it's like he's hitting it 160, 170. So it's going to be
and yet his team is still one of the highest scoring teams in the league,
right?
And his points against are the highest, are ridiculous.
It's because he's always playing the team that is, he's always seems to play the team that does better than him, unfortunately.
Yep.
But that's how our league is, right? We're all our league is so close and competitive that, there was a 2-game gap at one point where we were all really close. So,
That's right.
And in our final battle, we have a host versus host battle. We have the Boston Teabaggers taking on the SC Slave Runners. And Daniel, you are projected as this battle's favorite.
Just barely.
I know.
I'm going with me. I'm hoping for Arneson last place.
Arneson. Yeah, I got to be honest. Like, I see it possibly falling that way, and boy, I don't want it to go, because no one will be happy next week if that's the case. Like, hey, I didn't make the last place, but then she did, or I did. Like, one of us is going to be really fucking angry. Yeah.
You literally can't beat your wife and put her and make her perform or do pancakes. Like, you were the last person, and you put her there.
I know.
I know. Yeah.
I know. And this was my idea too. So
yep.
I know. I did this, guys. This is all me. I did this. And Lee is where he is because of me. I get it, guys. I take it on my back. All right. So
I'm playing for my life. This week is
this is the Super Bowl this week. Yeah, next week I don't even care. This is the Super Bowl to me. This is the most important game in my life to me. Daniel, you and me this week, buddy. I got to be honest. Like, this is it.
And Chas and you are in the last place championship.
Are you kidding?
You gotta throw the game. You know you have to throw that game.
Are you kidding? I'm not even gonna make it to next week, guys. If I fucking lose this week, you're just gonna see that like commissioner has left the league. The league gets deleted. The fucking league gets deleted, and like everything. And everyone's like, "What happened?" And we're like, "I don't know what happened. I swear, I don't know what happened." I
had to go with Daniel on this one because I even made a trade to John for
I
Jamar
saw.
Chase.
I saw, and we need to talk.
I'm like, John needs some help. John needs some help.
Yeah.
His keeper
Ugh.
list.
I mean, it's hard. I've got Saquon and Taylor, so they're like solid keepers. Like you really want to, but like,
Yeah, they're great keepers. Yeah, you should really roll with those.
Oh,
yeah,
I agree. Yeah.
yeah,
You-
yeah,
You
Yeah.
back to back again, right, John?
yeah. I know they did me solid this year, right? I mean, Najee can go to fucking hell. Let me tell you, I can tell Najee where to go right now.
I
So,
love when you stack your little
Next year,
placards
because he'll
together.
have an epic year
They're gonna
live
fit on
next
this
year.
last place trophy.
what was that? You guys were both talking. I didn't.
Go ahead, Dan.
Go ahead, Mario. Oh, I said that if you drop Najee, I'm drafting him because as soon as you drop him, he's gonna have an epic year.
I know he is. I know. It's how many touches he gets. I know.
I
It's
will
crazy.
definitely let you pick him up.
I bet.
Yeah.
Fuck. That's the hard thing. I just can't let go touches. But yeah, you're right.
I
Um.
thought the only keepable person on your team was Jonathan Taylor
Yeah.
as a
well,
keeper.
I'll be
'cause
talking to
everyone
you about
else
that.
is-
We need to discuss the trade of picks because you're not far off. But like, we'll work on those picks. But I'm not against Chase for a tag, so we'll discuss. But thanks for marching with us. Tune in next week to see who makes it into the next round and of the playoffs and who will be fighting for the Pancake Championship. Come back next week to see who beats who. Does Daniel win or do I win?
Yeah.
Who will be our Bronze Star? Who will be our Purple Heart? And who will be our manager MIA? Thanks for marching with us. And as always,
Stay vigilant, soldiers.
here comes the pancake.